You want to know what the problem is? You may be asking yourself, well, Coach Sherry, I'm not understanding. I'm going to tell you what the problem is. The problem is you are focusing too much on what you don't want. And when you do that, you will get more of it. Just like in a relationship, you may have a relationship and you might say, Dad, why am I attracting the same type of person? Every time I get into a relationship, it always starts off great. And then this happens. And it seems like a broken record because it keeps reoccurring. And that is because that's what you're focusing on. That's what you're looking for. You're looking for that person to trip up and act like the one before. You're focusing on that. You may say, man, I had many businesses, and I always have great ideas for a business. And when I start the business, this always happens. I never have the customers. I never have the products be delivered on time. It's always something with the vendor, always, always. Well, that's because that's what you're looking for. That's what you're focusing on. You may have a career. You may say, you know what? I always land great jobs, but then it's always the other people that I work with. They not worth a quarter. They always are trying to put more on me than what the job entailed. They always this, they always that. In all of those situations, the constant is you. And whatever you think about, that's what's going to happen more often. You're going to find that popping up with greater frequency. So I want to challenge you to, instead of focusing on what you don't want, to focus on what you absolutely do want. When you do that, you'll, oh my goodness, it is amazing. When you focus on the type of person you want to have a relationship with, you want to have someone that's going to respect you, respect themselves, be good to you, be good to themselves. You want someone that's going to be a partner with you, a think tank partner, a good lover, a good friend. You want great things for them, but you want them to want great things for you too. You want someone that doesn't have that jealous spirit, but someone that is more motivating and inspiring to you and understands that together y'all are better together, right? That's what you want in a good relationship. Don't worry about those relationships in the past that didn't work for whatever reason. Don't look for those same signals, symptoms, or whatever the case may be in the new relationship that you're with. Because guess what? Not only will you find it, but you may also grow it. You may be that one planting the seed for it to manifest. Don't even talk to your partner about how or things went well or didn't go well in your previous relationships. Listen, I'm married 29 years, and my husband and I have never talked in depth about any of our previous relationships because they did not matter. So you want to definitely focus on that person and don't bring baggage from the other person that you were with into that relationship. If you are starting a business, don't go in there with the mindset, especially if it's not just your first business or if it's your first business and you've heard from other business owners. Don't focus on the things that may go wrong. Only concentrate and focus on what you want to go right. So many people will say, oh, the first 3 years of a business, you're not going to make any money. Why not? Why not? Your expectations need to be higher, and you want to focus on those expectations. Some people call it living in a fairy tale world, like, oh, those are the things that dreams are made out of. Well, listen, dreams do come true. So what you focus on, what you dream about, those are the things that will happen. And so if you find that the same types of things are happening, I can't believe it's a different product and I'm still having challenges. Well, that's because you were focused on those previous challenges. You want to focus on, you know what? I'm placing my orders in good time and I'm going to have them arrive. Customers are attracted to what I have to offer because I am doing attraction marketing. I know my customer through and through. And so this time they're going to want me and what I have to offer. So focus on what you want the outcome to be. You have a new career. You may be in your same career, but you want things to change. You have to change your mindset towards the things that are going on around you. If you have a pattern, if you find that no matter where you live in the country, no matter where you go, no matter what business you work for, that similar things always seem to happen, You have to know that you are the common denominator. So change your mindset, change your thoughts around your coworkers. No, you don't have to live with them. So you don't have to love them, but you have to respect them enough to be in their presence throughout the day. Because believe it or not, you are with your coworkers for longer periods of time awake during the week than you are even with your family and friends. So you have to learn how to coexist. And it's not just on them, it's on you too. And you may recognize that once you make that mental change, that they will start to change too. You know, things that you will put up with. If they have all this gossip, if you're saying every place I go, people are always gossiping, well, guess what? Walk away from those conversations, change the conversation. And at some point, they will recognize that, ooh, you know, Dave is not that one. Susan is not that one. You know, I can talk like this to other people, but not to them because they don't go for that BS of gossip and such. You know, people can treat you differently than they do the other people that they work around. That's when it goes to the point where you say, they don't do that with me. I don't know what you're talking about because I don't have that problem, because you're not looking for that problem. You're not expecting that problem. You know how you want to be treated. You know how you want to show up. You know that you are of value. Find those things throughout your day that are giving you that passion and that purpose. There's nothing or no one that can do it for you but you. So if you are living your life waiting for someone to be that savior to you, that knight in shining armor, that you know, I don't know, this knight in shining armor. I couldn't think of one for a female, but you know, whatever, you have to be that for yourself first. So what I want you to start doing, and today's a good day to start, is write down all the things that you do want to happen and focus on those things. But you know what? A lot of times we don't know what we want. That's why I'm saying think about it, write them down, make them plain. We know all the things we don't want to happen. We know all the things we don't want. But I want you to know, just like that, the things that you do want, and let those things be your focus from now on. And I'm going to tell you, you'll start to feel lighter. People will start to look at you differently. You'll have a different aura. You will find yourself accomplishing more things, being invited to different tables, to different rooms. You will find that people that are like that too will be more attracted, and you'll find yourself meeting people that, you know, are higher level energy and are just have access to things that you didn't have access to before because you were always so down in the dumps, thinking about always me and what's going to happen. It's not going to work out. But when you switch it and flip it into what you really want, it will happen. All right. I hope you got a nugget from this. Let me know in the comment section, what do you think? And are you already doing that? And what has been some of your successes by just focusing on what you want instead of what you don't want? All right, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. Remember, every single day to practice. Practice so hard. And remember, every day is an interview. So every practice, you don't know who's in the building. But practice so hard that when you play, you will always play to win. I am Coach Sherry.